Hey, buddy. Yeah, that's right. You're in heaven. Congratulations. You lived a pretty decent life. What was that? What? No, you didn't make the exit. No. You got decimated by an 18-wheeler. I apologize deeply that you had to learn this way, but I mean, there was really no other way to rip off the band-aid. Like, you can't really work your way up to me telling you how you immediately died, and it was instant. Consider yourself lucky. Dave over there died very slowly. Isn't that right, Dave? He's going to an angel therapist to deal with how he died. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to recuperate for a little while. Let's just say it had to do with a cat, and he was immobile for like a while. So let's just say the cat started eating him slowly until finally he was completely consumed by the cat. Don't tell him I told you though. He doesn't like it when I tell anyone like that. He feels embarrassed by it, but I'm like, Dave, you look like the day you died, which was eaten by a cat. Don't worry though. I know that you look pretty like janked up, but like your form will like recuperate, you know? It just takes time. It just takes time. It was a bad boo-boo, and in heaven your bad boo-boo will heal. You just have to kind of, let time pass. So, on to some more of the bureaucratic aspect of getting you processed and whatnot. This notebook triggers Dave. I'm really trying not to trigger Dave, but sometimes it's like walking on eggshells. And I'm like, Dave, I'm so freaking sorry that you died in such a niche, uncommon way that now pretty much the most harmless thing, which is like a cat, which I mean is not like harmless, but it's like not like dogs are pretty triggering, but cats, but to Dave it is the case. So I'm just going to ask you real quick, do you want to choose a new name now that you're in heaven, like a new identity, a new fresh start? You brainstorm that one. We'll return back to the question, and if you decide that you've settled on a name, perfect. Yes, of course, you can change your name in heaven. We just ask that you wait about, like those like passwords or usernames where they give you like 3 months, to rechange it again. Well, you have 2 to 3 chances to change your name. And if you change your name 2 to 3 times within the span of 6 months, then we ban you from changing your name until those 6 months pass, and then you can, restart again with trying to get a new name. This is to prevent people from, having 17 names at once. God. So, I'm going to be just quickly taking down some of your notes. So, I'm just going to ask you first. What was the date of your death? You can't date it? Don't worry. I have that information right here before me, and I will be noting that down. Okay, perfect. Finally, were you satisfied with the conditions in which you died? The fates over there really tailored it to you. They thought that perhaps you would enjoy being flattened like a pancake as a sort of poetic resolve to your long life of feeling always stomped on. They said that it would give you catharsis, and that from being completely pancaked by an 18-wheeler, you would realize how trodden upon or how downtrodden you have been throughout life, and thus it would inspire your new quest in heaven to not be a doormat. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much did you like it? 1 being not at all, and 10 being it was amazing. I would do it again. Shut up. Sorry, it's just the angels ringing off the trumpets of the Great Tribulation, calling forth an end to the world. I didn't think it was going to happen this quickly. I'm not going to lie to you. I really thought we had a little bit of time left. But I'm still going to process you, though, because, I'm not all about, rushing through things. Do I look Russian? Because I'm not rushing through this. So, 1 to 10. Solid 4. That's the average answer. People don't typically like to die, but then when they look back on it, they're like, you know something? That yielded a lot of positive results for my life. So I'm just going to be noting down just a 4, correct? Okay. Was there anything that we can improve on? Okay. Input from the person dying. I don't think that's going to be possible. Would you mind, Gabriel? I will literally crucify you. Gabriel, I will crucify you upside down. Now, are there any more practical suggestions that we can engage with? I'm sorry, I myself am working on the 7 fruits of the Holy Spirit, one of them being anger. So, is there anything that we can possibly better for the next time? The brutality of it. Here's the thing, right? So we've lived since the dawn of creation. So we need variety, you know? Things get a little stale. Things get a little boring. We need to spice it up. If we don't spice it up, then angels start getting very depressed. And once angels start getting really depressed, they tend to throw themselves out of heaven trying to end themselves. But unfortunately, they fall onto the earth and become demons, forever walking the earth, casting out their bad vibes. But then again, aren't angels just the snobby, elitist, sort of, my life was great, so now I must rub it in everyone else's face? I'm sorry. I'm still pissed off at Great Gabriel for interrupting our bureaucratic process. This is a special occasion for you, once in a lifetime opportunity to be registered in heaven after death. Now, is there any other feedback that you could possibly give us? No, pretty much that's it. Okay, thank you so much for your input. I will note it down completely. Would you do it again? No? Oh, I understand. That was a very valid and fair opinion, and I'm so glad that you shared your honest opinion with me. Okay. So that was a 4. Brutality and... what was the other thing? Brutality and input, or consent from the deceased. Would prefer to have that present next time, but of course, you know, it's up to the fates who don't quite prefer those values. And on top of that, would not recommend for the next time. Okay, excellent. I'm just going to be very quickly, registering you down. Looking through your logs. I just need to triple confirm that you belong in heaven. Otherwise, they will ride me for not double checking, because sometimes people get into heaven and they actually were supposed to go to hell, and we don't know that until we realize some like funky vibes. And then once we get those funky vibes, we do a recheck on their previous life, and we're like, we made a clerical mistake. Granted, of course, God makes no mistakes, but we made a clerical mistake. Yes, God is infallible. He makes like 17,000 mistakes a second. Honestly, I literally cannot keep up. But at the same time, it's like, you can't say that your boss is an idiot, otherwise you lose your freaking job. So like, you gotta say that he's infallible, all powerful, like the greatest guy ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the benefits are kind of decent, you know, like, but he doesn't even pay for like dental or vision. Like, what an asshole, you know? He's all like, oh, you know, I can see everything, and I'm like, congratulations on your vision plan, bro. I literally cannot see anything. I've been working on my 17. Like, I think the last time I got my prescription updated was like 7 years ago. It was like 7,000 years ago. But like angel time, not like human time. Humans age like, I don't know, ants. Oh snap! We have a boo-boo. Oh, that sucks. I'm so glad I checked though. It seems that you told... I'm so sorry, but it seems like you gave someone... Wow, I can't believe that would even happen. It seems like you told someone that you didn't have money when you did. A homeless person. You said not today? And I guess God told you not today. So, because of your lack of generosity to those that need it, I'm gonna have to log you into hell. I'm so sorry.